Hello, hello. This is Jana Hancock with the Feel Good, Get Tough podcast. Episode number 7, Mindset. Our sponsor today is brought to you by Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's free. It's an easy way to create and make a podcast. There's creation tools at your fingertips that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be easily heard on places like iTunes, Spotify, and many more. And you can earn money from your podcast all in one place. So go to Anchor, ANCHOR.FM. Last week, I talked about food. At the end of today's episode, I am giving away something free to every listener on this podcast. So make sure you listen to the end so that you know how you can get your free gift. Today, I thought I would talk about mindset. Mindset has a lot to do with how well you achieve goals and accomplish goals in your life. So, how do you continually have a positive mindset when things around you are negative? Sometimes you can't control the people you live with. Well, you can't control anybody. Let's just face that. Okay. Everybody has their own free will, but what you can control is your reaction to the situations that you're in. So, how do you have a positive mindset? There's a few ideas here that I'm going to share, and the first one is build a routine. You want to build a routine that will set you up to win. So if that means the first thing you do when you crawl out of bed in the morning is make your bed, and if you can keep a clean workspace, that helps you to be better prepared for the rest of the day. Now, the second thing is sometimes when it comes to your goals, I previously talked about Darren Hardy and the compound effect. And in that previous podcast, I talked about how sometimes it becomes easier if you can accomplish the hardest thing first in your to-do list. But if you finish your hardest thing first, then that gets things out of the way. Unless if, it takes you a little bit longer to complete a goal. But if you've got a timeline, then at least spend 15 minutes on the hardest thing that you need to accomplish before moving on to the next thing. Okay. Now, number 3. In any situation, you need to respond versus react. And this is very important, how you respond to different things. So first, it will help if you have a little bit of clarity in what you want to achieve in your life. And that difference is between now and when you die. What are the things that you want to accomplish? I want you to just think about that for a minute. Think about some of the things that you would like to accomplish, things that are important to you. What is it that you want to do, like with family or what have you, to accomplish something or go somewhere? But anyway, whatever your plans are for your goals, Make a plan around your values. And then check in with yourself on a daily basis to make sure that you are always aligned with your values. And it's just as important to take care of your mind as it is your body. So you want to feed your brain with good food. So that means good food, not junk food, not high carbs, not processed foods. All of those things, including sugar, can give you brain fog, and it will limit your capacity to think. So what if you were to have a limitless world? What would that look like? Now I'd like to address how to get out of that funk when you're feeling the brain fog, and when you're feeling not so great with the negative thoughts. Well, first, I want you to think of 3 positive words that help you to feel good about yourself. Okay? It doesn't matter what they are, but 3 positive words. I'll give you a couple of examples. Okay? Focus on the word grateful. Think of that for a minute. What is the thing that first comes to mind when you think of the word grateful? Now I want you to think about the word good. What does the word good remind you of? What is the first thing that comes to mind? Now think of the word appreciate. What comes to mind when you think of the word appreciate? Now I want you to start with those 3 words in a sentence. What I'm going to demonstrate here is a way to make an affirmation for yourself to help you to have a better mindset. I am grateful for the good choices I'm making in my life that make me feel good. I appreciate myself for who I am. Now, I want you to repeat that sentence and say it to yourself while looking in a mirror. Now, as promised, I said thank you for listening to the end of the podcast. And today's free gift, I am giving something away free to everyone on this podcast. So what I'm going to do, this is a digital download. If you send me an email at feelgoodandgettough, keyword mindset mastery in the subject line, and that's, again, send an email to feelgoodandgettough@gmail.com, and you will receive a digital download. And these are word affirmation cards. You can print them out at home, and these are one ways to give you some ideas. And they've got different words examples and different examples of sentences you can put together to form your own affirmations. Okay, and that's it. So thank you for listening today, and have a great day for yourself. Thank you for listening to the Feel Good, Get Tough podcast.